ABC presents high adventure in the vast reaches of space. Missions of daring in the name of interplanetary justice. Travel into the future with Buzz Corey, Commander-in-Chief of the Space Patrol!
Space Patrol headquarters on Terra, the man-made planet in space, Buzz Corey and his cadet Happy are taking care of Space Patrol office business. Although for the past several days, there has been nothing to disturb the routine operation of the Space Patrol in maintaining the peace of the United Planets, an event is taking shape right now that may very well provide an exciting and dangerous adventure for both Buzz and Happy. At the Terra spaceport, an unnamed visitor has just landed in a rocket chute.
Go ahead.
I just landed.
Did you take care of that matter?
Yeah, everything is all set. What's the setup here?
Perfect. Your man will be at the Interplanetary Reserve Bank at 1900 today. He'll be in the office of the president.
All right. What's his name?
He's the security chief. His name is Major Robertson.
That's Major Robertson. Look, will you break that circuit of security? I don't want guards swarming all over this place. Right. Oh, excuse me, Mr. McNeil. I have to get under this desk here. Well, that does it. The alarms are functioning perfectly all over the bank.
Well, I feel better now. After that attempt last week, I don't like to take chances.
Well, it's burglar-proof now. Robertson again. Look, you can close that circuit. Check's okay. Right. Well, that does it.
I want to thank you and at the same time apologize.
Apologize for what?
Well, I requested that you personally check over the alarm system.
I don't blame you. After all, you're sitting on what's probably the biggest single cash deposit in the United Planets.
I just didn't want to trust anyone else.
I guess I better be getting back. Mind if I use your private elevator?
No, go right ahead. I'll turn the power on for you. I like to control that, too.
It seems to me it'll take a security council permit to get out of this place. Well, goodbye, Mr. McNeil.
Look out!
I thought there was an elevator there.
Well, there should be. It must be down below.
Well, the door's open. There should be a safety lock on it.
Well, there is. That door shouldn't open unless the elevator's on this floor.
Must be defective. I'd have that checked if I were you, Mr. McNeil.
I will. I'll have the maintenance man fix it first thing in the morning. I'm sorry you had such an experience.
Well, it's better to discover it now. It'd be pretty tough if somebody fell down there 20 flights.
Well, the elevator should be here any moment. There we are, Major. And I want to apologize again.
Forget about it. No harm done. Bye, Mr. McNeil.
Major Robertson?
Oh, yes. Who are you?
They told me I find you here.
What are you doing here? It's after banking hours. Everyone else is gone.
I had to see, you see, I invented a new weapon.
Well, see me at the security headquarters. No place to discuss.
You don't understand, Major. This is small, compact, and it's deadly.
Deadly? You know deadly weapons aren't allowed in the United Planets.
Get back in that elevator. All right. Listen. And listen carefully, because I'm only going to tell you once.
Start talking.
Get McNeil in his office. Tell him you forgot something and you want to go back up.
And you'll have 100 guards around your neck in no time.
Not if you cut the main switch to the alarm. And don't forget this. The first time that alarm rings, that's the last time you're gonna hear it.
Yes? Who is it?
It's Major Robertson, Mr. McNeil. I wonder if I can come up again. There's something I forgot.
Certainly, Major. The elevator power is still on.
All right, Mr. Bank President, reach.
Major Robertson, what does this mean?
I had no idea.
Shut up! I'm gonna do the talking. Just take care of that switch.
Well, that's the alarm switch.
That's right.
You're in this with him.
That's it. So don't get any ideas. Come on, let's get back into the elevator. Come on. All right, open it.
I can't open that bolt.
What do you mean?
Anyone in your profession ought to know there's a time lock on it. It won't open until tomorrow morning.
Oh, yeah? Okay. So we'll wait.
That won't do you any good. By tomorrow morning, this place will be swarming with bank employees. You can't get out of here.
Who's gonna stop me? When I'm with my pal, the security chief of the United Planets.
Morning, Commander.
Good morning, Happy.
You're here bright and early this morning?
I have an early appointment with Robbie, but he hasn't shown up yet. Of course, you'll have a good excuse for being late. This is Commander Corey, and I've been waiting here for Huh? What? Yes, we'll be right there.
What's the matter, sir?
The Interplanetary Reserve Bank was robbed of nearly 2 million credits early this morning.
2 million?
Mr. McNeil, the president, says it was robbed by 2 men. One unidentified, and the other, Major Robertson.
There's no doubt about it, Commander. It was Major Robertson. I let him back in after he checked the alarm system. He came right to the desk and cut off the alarm.
I find this very hard to believe, Mr. McNeil. Major Robertson has been with the Space Patrol for years. There's not one bad mark in his record.
Commander, I'm aware that Major Robertson was a friend of yours. But I'm also aware that you have a duty to perform. Those 2 million credits that were stolen represent money that was deposited by other planets, and it's got to be recovered.
Commander Corey calling Space Patrol headquarters.
Last reported blasting off from Terra at 0915 in small space car of Star class, number SP423. Suspects requested course on Mars orbit, vector 014 degrees, 10 degrees high. ETA Mars 1800. One suspect identified as Major Robertson, United Planets Security Chief. Stand by for repeat.
You guys are all alike. Sooner or later, you underestimate the Space Patrol.
Yeah? You better change course, Major Robertson. 4 degrees starboard. Change it before I blast your head off.
Not that I believe for a minute that Major Robertson had anything to do with this, but... Well, if he did, why did he give his real name to Space Control when he requested clearance?
It's a good question, Happy. Commander Corey calling Space Patrol headquarters.
Space Patrol headquarters, go ahead, sir.
I want you to change that APB and Major Robertson from immediate pickup to observe only, do not apprehend.
Observe only, do not apprehend. At once, sir.
Thank you. Corey out.
Commander, you ordered an immediate pickup when we were in McNeil's office.
That was for McNeil's benefit. You'd never be able to understand how I can be so sure of
Space
Rob.
Patrol Unit 35 reporting on APB bank robbery suspects.
Maybe they spotted him.
Star-class space car number SP423. Observed changing course of original vector by 4 degrees starboard. Now on course directly in line with and approaching asteroid 41. That is all.
Asteroid 41. They won't be able to hide there, sir.
Change course, Happy. Full rockets. We gotta try to beat them there.
Right, sir.
Now, what are you going to do now? They're on your tail. You heard them.
I'm gonna land.
Not on that asteroid. Don't be a sucker. They'll get you there, sure.
We're gonna circle it first, then we'll land on the opposite side.
Okay. But I still don't think it's a smart idea.
Let's go! Let's go! Get on! What are you trying to do? Crash the ship?
At 100,000 feet, I'll go in and handle this myself. And maintain spaceophone silence. They might be monitoring us.
Yes, sir. Space Patrol Unit 35 out.
Circle the asteroid, Happy. It must be on the other side.
Right, sir.
Coming closer.
Aye.
Hap. Down there.
Smoking rockets, Commander. They...
Yes, Happy. Looks like our search has ended.
Commander, that must have been awful for Major Robertson.
If we'd only be able to catch him before the crash, while they were still in space.
Could have magnetized them to our hull, and then they wouldn't have crashed. I wonder what made them crash anyway, sir.
There wasn't enough left of anything to tell.
I'll bet Major Robertson was putting up a fight. I'll bet that's what happened. But the worst of it is we'll never really know what happened. And we'll never be able to prove that Major Robertson wasn't guilty.
But we're going to, Happy. It's the last thing we ever do. We're going to clear Robbie's name. That space car crashed on an asteroid. That bill's about the only thing left.
You mean? The Commander and I lost a very good friend. And we don't think he had anything to do with that robbery either.
Commander, I'm terribly sorry about your friend. If you doubt my word that the Major...
What Happy means is that we intend to do everything possible to clear Robbie's name.
I understand.
Perhaps you can help us. We believe that Major Robertson was forced to accompany the other man. Now tell me, did the Major actually hold a gun on you?
Why, no, I don't believe he did. But he did come right into the office and cut off the alarm switch. And he must have helped them to escape from the building. At that hour, they'd have to pass the guards.
Well, say, was there anything at all that you noticed? Anything that might indicate that Major Robertson was being forced into the deal?
No, I'm sorry.
Well, we can talk about it later. It's getting late. You must be tired.
Thank you, Commander. I am. I need one, Marcos.
Certainly.
I'll just make a note of it at the bottom of the serial numbers. All my represent 2423. If you'll just make official, Commander.
Wait a minute.
What's his name?
Let me see what you think. Mr. McNeil. Didn't Major Robertson, for some other reason, before the robbery, he arranged to get here and meet Robbie before he left?
Sure, with Major Robertson, he wouldn't have any trouble getting in or out.
The rocket headed, Cape May, they blast off, head for that asteroid, and land. Then an official report is signed that the money was destroyed.
Yeah, and that the suspect was killed in the crash, and he...
Major Robertson's presence afforded a perfect excuse for the thief to get in and out of here without inside help.
Inside help?
You mean you think there was somebody else in on this, sir? Somebody who worked here in the...
Understand, Mr. McNeil? Oh, Mr. McNeil.
All right, Corey.
Commander, he's in on this, too. That's why he accused Major Robertson.
The plans have been slightly altered.
Did they bring Major Robertson back here?
The scene of the crime, Happy. Last place we'd think to look for them.
That's enough conversation. Get over there.
What's the matter? Something go wrong?
What do you think? Watch them.
What are you going to do with it?
That accident you staged on Asteroid 41 didn't work. But this one will.
Oh, the elevator shaft. I get it.
Robertson?
Yeah, I knocked him out.
I told you to take care of him.
But I think you were a pleasure. The elevator shaft to this.
And have a nice trip, Corey. The alarm. Robertson must have been on the elevator.
It's a relief. I think it's starting to get on my nerves.
Mine too. At least it'll bring some security guards to take care of those.
Hey, Commander, if those guys had finished where they started. Boy, you know, I'll bet it's be 24 to the bottom, sir. We would have made an awful fast trip. They stopped on the next floor below.
Glad you told me. For a minute, I thought you had awfully long legs.
And every week thrills and excitement with the Space Patrol.
This is ABC.